The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
A couple of years ago, I purchased the Alicia Cup Medium in a D-stash and never actually did any videos about it. It's been featured in some of my videos, but I've never given any kind of information or details about the cup. A couple of months ago, I picked up the small size Alicia Cup, and so I figured I might as well go ahead and do a video about it since I have been getting questions under some of the videos that they've been featured in. Hello everyone, it's Red Herring. I hope you're having a great day. Any websites, links, or discount codes that I might have at this time will be in the description below. If you find anything helpful or interesting in this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. First of all, this cup is no longer being made, at least not for the public. I don't know if it's being made at all. And I don't have a whole bunch of information. The websites are all down for this cup now and have been for at least since 2015. That's when I first saw it, but there were people talking about it previously. I'm going to go ahead and leave all of the links to any information that I may have at this time about this cup. These are quite tall cups, and even the small size is approximately the same height as a lot of the large size average cups out on the market. Now, the Alicia Cup did come in 4 different sizes originally: extra small, the medium, and a large. I have never seen the extra small or the large even in photos. If you're interested in the Alicia Cup, you can check on eBay or other selling platforms. There is someone that had got their hands on a large lot of them, and they only carry the small or the medium, and the prices kind of range. Sometimes they're listed as a bid, and other times you can buy them outright. The Alicia Cup only came in this clear white color, I guess. It is translucent. You can see pretty well through it if I stick my nail in there, and my nails are bare so you can't really see, but you can see, you know, good details through the cup. It was really hard tracking down the measurements of the other sizes, so I'm not sure what the measurements were on those, and since I haven't seen them being sold, it's kind of pointless for me to go over those. I believe with the stem intact on the medium, it was 88.5 millimeters. The Alicia Cup is made out of medical grade silicone. They were registered with the FDA at one point. You can actually still find them on the FDA page, but the registration is expired. These are quite firm cups. In my opinion, rating them between 1 and 5, 5 being the most firm, I would consider the bodies to be like a 4.5. The rim on the medium, I would say, would be a 4, and the rim on the small, I would say, would be a 4.5. There's a little bit of difference there to me. To compare them with some other cups, I would say that these fall between the Yuyuki Soft and the Yuyuki Classic. These cups would definitely be for someone with a medium to high to very high cervix. Again, these are very tall cups. The stem on the Alicia Cup is a stick style stem, and it is hollow inside. You can see right down in there, and that makes for easy cutting, and it also flexes in all directions. There's not a whole bunch of stretch to this stem. It is pretty sturdy like that. If you need to keep the stem intact and need to have a good grasp on it, this is a really good stem to have. There are 5 grip rings on the stem, and they're pretty prominent. You can see them really well. And on this side of the stem, you can see that it is rounded. And then this side, there is a flat area, and I'll bring it up so that you can see a little bit better. There's not a whole bunch of meat on that seal between the stem and the body of the cup. And I'll go ahead and insert a pen here, and you can see where it stops right there. So if you need to trim this stem, I would probably stay right at the top of the cup or go right below that last grip ring on the stem. I know I already said this, but it's a very long cup. It's very V-shaped, and this is probably one of the longer cups that I owned even without the stem intact. There are 4 air holes on this cup. There's 2 on this side and 2 on that side. I would consider the holes to be pinholes. They're teeny tiny, and you can see the travel direction right here. These travel diagonally outward to the side. And very visibly, you can see all of these grip rings that travel the full length of the cup. There are 5 grip rings here, and they do feel like they're rounded, but they're pretty prominent off of this cup. So if you are sensitive to those speed bumps, this is definitely not a cup for you. The Alicia Cup does have a secondary rim right here, and the silicone does get thicker in that area. However, I don't feel a big difference in firmness between that secondary rim and the rest of the body of this cup. There are 2 seams on this cup, and one of them travel the length of the body up and around the stem and back down the other side. And then there's another seam that is on the top of the rim. If you thought that the grip rings on the stem or on the cup was too much, then the seams really won't make a difference for you. The inside of the cup has the name, the Alicia, and it has their trademark symbol right there. Right under that, there are 7.5 milliliters and 15 milliliters with the measuring lines. Opposite to the Alicia, it says patent, and right down onto the seam, you can see there is a tiny S to indicate that this is a size small. You can also see that my medium has an M on that seal. It is too bad that this cup is no longer being made or sold. I have several people that I would actually be able to suggest this cup to. I do have some Facebook friends who are looking for a high to very high cervix cup that needs something much firmer than the Love Your Body. This would have been a great option. When I first purchased the cup back in 2015 in a D-stash, I didn't have my period when it arrived, but my daughter did. She took the cup and used it, and I never got it back for a good part of that year. She used it constantly, almost every day, and she liked it because the cup opened really easily and pressed against her urethra. She does have incontinence issues, and she found that this cup helped keep her from leaking. So I got to use this cup for a few times on one period, a few times on another period, and a couple of times during this current period. I found this cup really easy to use. It opens up really easily. I feel fine with it. I don't have any sensitivities to these bumps. It didn't feel too long for me. My cervix was quite high the times that I did use it. And I didn't have any issues removing it either, even though it's firm. I know that I can just cave it in just a little bit and use my finger to guard my urethra so it doesn't hit it on the way out. Well, that's all I have about the Alicia Cup for now. If I missed anything or if you had additional questions, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Also, leave me a comment down below if you think the Alicia Cup would have been a good cup for you. Until I see you next time, take care.